the options hidden in right click with the mouse.
We have many things exposed, and we have many not needed things exposed. We have many essential things hidden.
Exactly. So we have to put in front of the user the basics, the simple things to make a normal animation, and when he wants to learn advanced, make it possible in a good way with a good interface to have to do very complex things. Because they are possible to do.
I think the key is to make a dynamic interface which adapts to your needs. And how Synfig will know what you need? It could depend from the tools you select. Depending on the tools you work with, it will adapt your displayed panels. When displaying information.
Set up a workspace system to have one set of windows open for, let's say, drawing, one set of windows made for compositing, one set for, I don't know.
For everything, to show everything.
I don't like workspaces like the Blender concept because we already have too much modes. We will have different workspaces as modes. We have animation. This is too much.
In an animation workflow process, there are different steps that require different tools, and having all the tools at the same time is not good because you have access to tools you don't need, and so it's harder to access what you need.
What I think is about the workspaces, but they are not exposed.
Okay.
They are dependent on the selected tools, so they could be intuitive.
Okay.
So you select a tool and you have all necessary. Like in Flash, you have put on panel what is dynamic. Okay. You have a lot of information depending on the tool you work with. Right. That's it.
Nobody thinks on right click on the canvas to obtain a menu.
Of course. This is the second menu.
We have to put buttons, sliders, whatever we want to show to the user what he can do at any moment. And I think this is the revolution. Even I don't think that the single window is really a problem.
I don't think that
it's an option. Like him, it's an option. But the main problem is that you have an opaque, like Nina said the other day, an opaque interface. You don't know what can you do, really. Because the menu is hidden in a small button. You don't have information to tell you, this is active now. This is not active now. You can click here to do that. You cannot click here now to do that. And you have to discover it right clicking and watching if you can do one thing or not, depending on what you have selected or not selected.
I still think that single window is a problem. It is not a problem to implement it, but it is a problem because it makes hard to interact with the program, with the application.
The single window?
No, what we have now. What we have now. The absence of single window is on the way. It stands on the way. It makes interacting with the application difficult. So we can start by implementing single window. It's already started by GCOM already.
It's what?
It's the work, from my point of view, the work is already started by GCOM. I think he made already steps. And I think that we can proceed to the single window interface gradually without breaking anything. Sure. In several steps, easy steps.
Single window would allow more easily to.
That's what I'm trying to do with him. to not be designing and designing all the time, but start to work already, because of he can do some things that doesn't break any of the interface and improve step by step, and at the end we have the single window interface. And I have another idea, but
so we will continue with the picture or talk about single window interface a bit more. About should we dig into details or we continue?
Yes. I have the deal. I would like to have a recording of a working session from you or for whatever to see how many times go with the mouse here and back, there and back, and have a trace of the mouse along the screen in order to know the number of clicks, because I want to reduce the number of clicks and the number of mouse movements that doesn't produce nothing. Do you get the idea? Because I want that when the animator move the mouse is to run, not to go to a place to change something. How many times do you click?
It to happen sometimes, but not all the time.
It's crazy. You have to modify a value. You have to click 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 times. You have to click to select it, to click again to activate it, to click again to modify the value, and to click again to make the value possible to be loaded to the program. 4 clicks. It's crazy. It's crazy. We have to change that right now. And this is part of the graphical user